Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to be a bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
Trade Us. Grain marketing. They also have crop insurance they're doing right now. If you go to gotradeus.com, GOTREDAS.com, they will hook you up with all insurance you need there and grain marketing.
We talked about when I was out in Central City, who was right there with us? Trade Us. They're sponsoring people. They're in charge of corn. They're in charge of
They have a
corn
banner
and
out
soybeans.
there.
There was that they were up on the big screen. Up on the big screen supporting in that area. So like that. We're going to go back to a couple things I wanted to talk about. And this is we get a little not really get out there, but we're talking some other things, some hoops. In the view, the panoramic is dynamic. The panoramic is dynamic. This is talk about just the scene. Every time you watch a game and you're watching that, when you watch the basketball game, both teams same side. Doesn't happen much. Usually fields are always opposite. Coaches can come within 4 feet of each other.
Oh, God, yes.
Think about that. They're within 4
The box is gone.
They're in 4 feet of each other. No one even monitors them. They can go wherever they want.
The box is
They're
gone.
on the court. They're everywhere. Think about what that's like. Next thing is, when you go to check into a game, sometimes you sit down and you sit right next to the other guy. I can remember that in high school. Remember that? You'd be right there. And think of the conversations that have happened over the years by players, coaches. Imagine being right there with a rival coach and we're this far apart. And we're this far apart during a tie game. We're in overtime.
Yeah.
God.
We saw McDermott and Miles have some nice conversations.
We sure did.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, that stuff is fun. Which brings me to this. I'm going to talk about this one right there.
What's that
Which
there?
is very cool with that.
What's that there?
The ending of the Creighton-UConn game. Did anybody see the
Yes,
ending of the Creighton-UConn
I did.
game?
I want to hear what you say
so
about
I want
this.
to talk through that a little bit. So,
Okay, I'm
end
going
of
to
the
be
game.
interested
The
in
game is completely handled. It's 7-8 point. The game's over, and they throw the ball down the court, and they finish with a thunder dunk at the end.
Creighton did,
does. It is well understood that is not what you do. That is
Ron
not,
taught you that.
That is not what
Did Ron
you do.
teach you that?
Yeah, everyone's taught. That's just a common one. Take the high road. Boom. Get out of there. Away we go. After that, then the UConn player wants to square up on him. He went straight square up with each other for double technicals on both people. Now, here's the interesting thing. They showed, I call it the end zone copy of this happening. When they showed the dunk happening, McDermott is already walking towards Hurley. The game was over. He didn't even know this was happening. As they meet up, Hurley can see kind of what happens, and they have a little bit of it's a little tense, but not much there. These are two head coaches, okay? Here's where it got interesting. The assistant coach from UConn got in McDermott's face.
Oh, boy.
And McDermott went back after him. Because here's the deal. As an assistant coach, you don't say a word. You never address the head coach from the other team. All of a sudden, the football game's over. I never charged out to meet up with Saban.
Harbaugh.
Yeah, Harbaugh or somebody
Hey,
like
Jim,
that.
I need a word.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you? Yeah, you're the assistant coach. And it got heat. And I'm looking at it, and that's when McDermott got heated. And I'm going like, I'm hoping.
totally get it.
And I'm on like, McDermott, I love this. I love it. Like, because the two head coaches, they're like, man, we handled it. There's probably a word or two said, but it wasn't a big deal. And there's always this talk. Well, there's things. Remember about the rings when they left the camp, the deal at the Creighton game. None of that stuff matters. But it was just an interesting take. And then the interview. I did not hear Hurley after they interviewed McDermott live on TV. He crushed the interview. Win with class, lose with class. We need to be better than this. We don't handle it this way. But he also didn't lose his mind on his own team either.
I wouldn't.
He handled it so well. His interview was so good. But I thought it was interesting. And the thing that I just thought was, as I'm watching, I'm like, you're the assistant coach, dude.
No, don't do that.
Do not get involved with anything. Plus, here's the deal. If they dunk on you like that, and that's not what they should do, you're still better off just be like, okay, this upsets me, walk away from it. It came close to being, think about this, if a fight breaks out at that time and both teams leave the bench, the clock was still going. There was still like point-something seconds left on the clock. So there could have been suspensions and all kinds of crazy stuff happen. So I just thought about the dynamic, panoramic.
Do you have the name of the Creighton?
The
Player?
assistant coach was Luke Murray, which, by the way, is Bill Murray's son.
Well, that's what they showed Bill Murray at the game.
So
they showed him.
Bill Murray's son, Luke, is the one that got in the face of Greg McDermott.
Yeah.
Interesting.
As a UConn assistant
Yeah.
coach.
The Creighton player apologized right away
Yeah.
after the game.
And everyone knew it was wrong. It was like you don't do that.
I know it's wrong.
Jaden Ross, the player for
Sorry?
Jaden Ross was the player for UConn who got
but it's
ejected
not
for leaving
one of
the bench.
It's not one of these
Well,
like
wait a second. Who dunked it though?
Jamia Neal.
Yeah.
Neal.
It's also not one of those deals where it's the most egregious thing I've ever seen.
No!
It's not.
Bill, I've
things
kind
that
of-
happen, but in general, people when you're up substantially, you just dribble it out.
You know what? I agree with you, and I understand why the young. What's his name again?
Luke Murray.
No.
Oh, Jaden Ross.
No, the dunker.
Oh, Jamia Neal.
I understand why he apologized. I'm become a little lighter on that. Like it didn't bother me that much. Play defense.
Yeah.
You don't want him to dunk it, play him. I mean, I'm a little like that more
Well,
than
I think with that, most on defense too, they're like going, they're not going to go.
No, I
try,
get it.
I'm not going to take this guy out at the
I don't
rim
know,
with the
though.
game completely
Well,
out of hand.
It just there's still a part of me, Bill, that says the clock's still going. Play. I totally agree with you that it's not right. I'm just saying that it's not completely wrong. Is what it
Yeah,
didn't bother
I
me.
wouldn't lose my mind.
No,
over
I
it.
wouldn't.
wouldn't lose my mind.
If I
over
was
it.
a coach of Creighton, I would not lose my
if there
mind.
wasn't an incident at the end by the UConn player, it would have just kind of went unnoticed. It would have been kind of like unnoticed. But there was it, and like I said, McDermott didn't think he was dunking it because he was already. If you watch the deal, he's already walking down to talk to him. He did have a great little shot though at UConn. He goes, "Great team. You know, we beat them 2 out of 3 this year." And so he threw that one little barb in there,
Got him.
which I like.
Got him. I do too.
Which I like.
You'll appreciate this text from Sanderson.
Sandy.
We all know that Sip is a really big fan of Dan Hurley, loves Dan Hurley. Says the assistant coach sees his boss act like a clown every game, so he figured it was okay to be stupid like Dan Hurley.
Hurley, I don't dislike him that much. He's crazy.
You are very opposed to Dan Hurley. You do not like him. You made it very clear on our group chat on these airwaves. You don't like Dan Hurley.
He's been pretty adamant.
Pretty clear.
Pretty adamant about it.
Well, he's
I
odd.
enjoy him because I enjoy it a lot. I'm just telling you, I couldn't imagine the meeting on Sunday if I was coaching at LSU and I went up and got in the face of Dan Mullen, the head coach at Florida, and talked at that. I mean,
What are you doing?
Ed Ogeron would have been like, I probably don't keep my job. I really don't. It'd be like going, whoa, what are you doing?
There is precedence here. I mean, Pelini did that. Pelini got up and remember he got up in Snyder's face when Kansas State scored a late touchdown.
2003?
Frank was the head coach.
03.
But Bill chased down, or excuse me,
Bo chased him down.
chased down Snyder. He did. Chased him down.
He did.
I enjoy watching that.
Got
Kind
his
of stuff.
face. Yeah, it was. But he was a coordinator, and I would say a high-profile coordinator, so that mitigates it a little bit. But I see where you're coming from. It's not a good-looking basketball for sure.
But it's just so interesting. Same side, their coaches are standing within feet of each other.
They are.
So I mean, how is in a heated game? Imagine I'm standing right there, and it's just me and Jake right now, and we're opposite. We don't like each other. We're playing in a heated game, and you can see their body gestures. You can see
There's
every-
there's
you can
stomping
hear
going on.
stomping going on. You see
Profanity.
everything, and it'd be so easy to kind of give them kind of one of those. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going
Calm
over there?
down. Calm down.
Yeah, doing one of those like that. Oh, there'd be so many funny things. And I bet throughout the time, especially when mics weren't so prevalent, there had to be some incredible things said. Now, there was a time, though, where they couldn't hardly move. You couldn't, leave
They
the
had
bench.
him in a box.
Yeah, they had him in a...
What happened to the box?
I think there's probably
The coaching box.
There's still probably some alignments, but you watch them. They're
No,
everywhere.
I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
There's no box. Sometimes when there's a critical defensive possession, you'll see a coach literally go out and start defending. I mean,
They're on the court. They're on the court a lot.
You got a steal over there.
what are
Yeah.
you doing?
You poked that ball out.
Yeah, and yesterday I was watching an NBA game. I said I wasn't going to mention, but the Orlando coach was standing at mid-court. Coach, I'm like, no more box, apparently. No more box.
Bill, the headline again. Was
Yeah,
there a headline
please.
today?
Yeah,
Please.
I'll go back to it real quick.
Thank
Oops.
Panoramic is dynamic. The view of the basketball court coaching.
Bill, it is a Bugaboo Tuesday.
Steve,
What
things
could be
that bother
bothering
me.
you today?
Let's do this, Bill. It's Bill's thrills. Flip.
I'm aghast at a lost past. I'm aghast at a lost past.
Okay.
the phrase, just pull over and ask. It'll never happen again. I can hear my mom's voice right now. I hear my mom's voice right now as you're driving and you're lost, you're in another city, someplace. Just pull over and ask.
Yep.
I've heard it 1,000, 2,000 times. How many times has it been brought up? All of a sudden, you're lost, another city. Where do I go? Pull over and ask. No chance. Because right now, there's 2 people in the car, maybe 3. Your car has GPS, and your phones have GPS. There's no reason ever again to have to pull over and go into a gas station or whatever it is and ask. I've asked people on the side of there. I've asked people in their homes. I have asked people. I have been in a neighborhood and asked for directions.
When you were jogging.
Oh, I can remember trying to get to Lincoln High School in New York City and just whipping over into a deli, trying to figure out where it was at. You know, things of that nature.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've been in L.A. I can't find a school and whip into an AM/PM, which is incredible because most people would be like, yeah, I have no idea. And then there'd be somebody in line going, yeah, it's just 4 blocks over. It's right over here. It's right over here. But it'll never happen again.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that. Just pull over and ask. It'll never happen.
I don't think
again.
so. Not
It might in some rare case.
rare case.
But just think about it right now.
Rare case.
Now, I can remember there's times I've been 20 miles off. Just because you keep driving, thinking something's going to happen, something's going to click in, and then you're all of a sudden going, you're not even close. I've seen it.
Quite a
There are
ways.
times I've been 20
Oh, 20 miles. It has been.
Hang on a second. 20 miles.
My dad said it was my dad and mom were with my uncle Tracy and his wife Janine one time, and they lost an entire city. All of a sudden, it was just dark, and they're like, okay, and guess what the wives were saying? Just pull over and ask. Nope. It's
Well,
like,
yeah, that's the dude thing, too. You
yeah,
didn't want to do
you
that.
don't want to do that.
No.
Like, I got it.
I know where it is.
I bet we'll go right up here. We'll hit 31, take us back to 19.
Yeah.
We'll be just fine.
Yeah. Well,
No.
No.
Not going to happen.
The one thing I will add to this conversation, Bill, when I'm on the motorcycle, it's an issue because I don't have the GPS and you can't use your phone. Now, some guys got their phone
Phone right
sitting
there.
out. Yeah, I don't do that, but so it's still a bit of a factor for.
But you could
me.
pull over and pull it up on your phone.
Yes,
And then be like, okay,
100,
at least pull over.
100,
And be
which
like,
I
okay,
do sometimes.
Okay, here's where we're at.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. No, but that was we used to do that all the time. Me and you in the 80s and 90s.
You pull over all the time.
We
Jake,
pull over and ask.
Jake, in recruiting, I never tries pulling over to find it. You did it in recruiting. I did it all the time because you had nothing.
Right.
And you're just going by, and some kid's telling you directions to his house to go to a home visit that night or something. It was a lot.
It was a lot, and then sometimes you'd stop and ask, and then the embarrassing times would be like, okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Got it,
and you get back in the car, you go, I have no idea.
No, I can't do this. I got the first part of it, but let's get the first
Oh,
part.
if you think almost the double stop has all happened just as much.
Me too.
It's like, hey, listen, okay, I can get out of here. Then they start talking. Now they just take over this. You come right up that hill. You're going to see this.
I can't remember all
and
that.
also, you can't. That's just too much for me. And yet, when you get back in as a dude, you're like going the right away. It's like, you got it. I got it. You don't.
No.
You have no idea.
No, when you're alone, it's no problem.
Yeah.
But if you're with somebody, it's a problem.
It's a lot.
problem.
We have some response. Genghis says, poor Bill's dad on that one.
Yes. But I'm not right. I mean, that was very common.
Yeah, it was common.
We'd be in the
Okay.
back seat as
All
kids, and you hear my wife just say, my wife, my mom, just Ron, just pull over
Just
and
pull
ask.
over and ask.
Just pull over and ask.
100%.
Just pull over and ask.
Bo Lever says, sometimes GPS is wrong heading home from Arkansas, missed a turn, and I was at least 20 miles off that time.
Wow.
That can happen.
GPS
Yeah.
can be off.
I always trust it when I can. So
Me too.
Ryan in California says, the old passenger map holder. When I was younger, my mom would highlight the map and I would tell her where to turn. Many times I failed.
yeah, it's not. It's hard. It's hard. The map is hard. Or the best part. Remember when I went to MapQuest?
You printed
and you
them
had,
out.
You had 88 pages
Yep.
just to get you across town.
Oh.
Right now, if you just to get to my house right now would be 14 pages of MapQuest. It would be 14 pages.
Oh, I did the MapQuest thing a lot. You print them
Oh,
out.
MapQuest
pages.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
Triple H's dad says, just found a map of Minneapolis, St. Paul the other day that I bought at a gas station when I tried to find Wayzata High School in 2002.
Wow.
See?
Pulled over to get a map.
2002.
I'm telling you, back in our day, it was so common.
Oh, yeah.
It was so common. How to
Pull
get
over.
paid. Pull over.
Garage Jeff says, I still have friends. I'm not going to read that one. Never mind.
Just read it.
Nope, not reading that one. I think that was probably not meant to be read on air.
Okay.
So I'm going to pause that one there.
Good job. You caught yourself
Thank-
mid-sentence.
yes.
That was nice, Jake.
Bill, the headline once again for Bill's Thrills today.
I'm aghast at a lost past. Just pull over and ask.
Back to more of Bill's Thrills Rewrapped. Sponsored by Acres Equipment on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Big wet snow, that's just cash. That's what that is. That's just money.
Because
Well, it's just it's not much runoff. You're gonna get all the moisture. It's all gonna go. You're gonna get all the moisture, so it's a great situation.
volume goes up.
Volume goes up. Bushels.
Volume per bushel.
Volume per bushel. Yes.
Okay,
Bill's
well,
Thrills.
is it Wild Card Wednesday, Bill? today?
Wild Card Wednesday.
Okay.
The development that is new will cause you to stew. The development that is new will cause you to stew. You know my passion for scheduling. I mean,
I've
my
noticed.
passion for scheduling, and right now it is scheduling on steroids. College football so predictable, even with the brand new setup with the 12-team playoff. Everything is. I want you to imagine this right now as a team as you're watching. All of a sudden, boom! I want to be assistant coaches. I want to be graduate assistants. All of a sudden, boom! Field of 68 pops up. It's like, okay, it's go time. Who we playing? Where are we traveling to? What are we doing? The difference were some teams were done several days early. Some tournament teams knew they were in a week ago.
Right.
And so they're sitting on this right there, and they don't know who they're going to play, don't know where they're going. So they are sitting there like at their computers, and all of a sudden it pops up, St. John's, UNO, and they're like, go, and they're they're preparing to get this team ready. Where do we go? What do we have to do? It is such a stressor for those guys, not for the head coach. You saw games. You saw Wisconsin looking like that when they announced who they were playing. They were still in their uniforms, hanging out, and other teams were already down and set and ready to go. But where it's interesting is you go through all the different things. Is no buys, and this way, it's 3 days. You got 3 days win 2, 3 days to win 2, 3 days to win 2.
That's right.
That's how you get to. That's how you do the whole thing. Think about that. It's like here's what we're up now. We got 3 days to win 2 games. The survive and advance is so lame. I just hate people that survive and advance. Yeah, whatever.
Why is that
no, I
lame?
just don't like it. It's been used forever. Yeah, it's like that's just like a get out of jail free card for the comments.
I
Like
just
that.
don't like the cliche.
I just don't like it. No, survive and advance. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you got to win. Yeah,
This is
noted.
March.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for that.
Noted.
Yeah,
I
noted.
don't say survive
and advance. Right there, survive and
Well,
advance.
Bill, it's
lame.
survive and advance.
You know how to bother himself.
Yeah, I just when and anyone said that it's lazy.
You know what today is?
what?
Survive and advance.
Yes, it's lazy in my opinion. By
Okay,
the
we get
pundits.
it. We get
don't
get
yell
it.
at me, please.
You're yelling at
Yeah,
the
I mean,
pundits.
Yeah, it bothers me so
He's
much.
trying
But
to defend the pundits
But
over
the
here.
setup of your whole. So you just said everything hinges on making a run in the tournament, and you're scheduling. You're sitting there. Imagine all of a sudden if you just imagine this one. You're sitting there on Sunday, Nebraska football, so right then they're like, okay, who we play Thursday? Oregon Thursday. To imagine what would go to be like.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do that. We can't do that. No, and plus their travel, and both teams are traveling. It's not like one team is traveling. Now they have things set up and they have
So
planes.
the NCAA
and-
probably helps a little.
they helped tremendously. Things are ready. It's not all of a sudden they're going like, well, we got to get to Seattle. How do we get there? No, they have a
Got to
plan.
find a hotel.
Gotta find a hotel.
They're all booked.
Let's get the Amtrak.
Holy
out.
crap! We can't even get a hotel.
We're taking the
We got
Amtrak.
to stay in Spokane. This is crazy.
The NCAA has hotels, but
So everything is all booked up and set and ready to go.
but still,
But it would be so much on your plate, and the assistant coach is the one that. And then here's the other part too. Now you can start to guess. So right away, it's like, hey, listen, if we win, we play the winner of this or this. So those guys are already moved forward. So like right now, if you're like at St. John's or a 1 seed, whatever, no matter what seed you are, if you're UNO, right now the assistant coaches are there. Someone is already working in advance.
Yep.
Hey, if we win this game, we have to be ready to go because guess when the next game comes? 2 days,
2 days
later.
after.
It's
Well, you're
2
right.
days
Yeah, one
later.
break, one
and
day
you
break.
can't be like, I had no idea we were going to win.
no.
Oh no! Now what do we do? The kids are looking at you. Hey, now, who are we playing now? What's going on?
It would be either Kansas or UNCW.
No, Kansas
That can't
or
be right.
Arkansas.
That'd be
Kansas
Oh,
or
exactly-
I'm
Arkansas.
sorry, Jake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Kansas or Arkansas.
Yeah, my
If
bad.
they were to win.
Yes, no, you're right though.
And so right now,
Ugh,
every
it'll be hard.
one of those teams they're playing. Trust me, the 16 seeds, those graduate assistants are working. Hey, if we win this, because it's happened
It's happened
twice
twice
now?
in the last 10
Happened
years.
twice. So if we win this, I can't go to the head coach. Imagine this night, that night after you get the huge win, pitchers going crazy. Coach, couple things I want to touch with. I didn't think we had any chance of winning this, so I didn't prepare anything for the next game, because otherwise, because right there it should be like, as you walked off, if you win one of these games, when you walk into the locker room, someone's handing you some sort of information on who you're playing.
Yep.
It's one of these two teams. Here's what we're doing. Can we
God,
get
that
back to the
sounds
hotel?
fun.
It is fun. That would be. I mean, it's like, and everyone's into it. And like I said, and there'll be a lot of wasted time. You'll talk to coaches and be like going, yeah, I prepared to a game plan for two teams, everything about them, did all the research on them, and then we lost. So we just went home. That's what we did.
Yeah.
But there's no.
No, you're right.
So these next, like I said, you got 3 days to win 2, 3 to win 2, 3 to win 2. That's how you get to the big picture of it.
Yeah, somebody's doing detailed scouting reports that may not even.
Oh, absolutely. Will not even be used.
And I mean
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah, they don't. It's kind of like they know everything about it, and also what you do, Jake, you make cut ups like you do in football. So they have offensive cut, defensive cut. So all of a sudden, their best scorer, they'll have 50 clips of him showing what he does best.
The good news is, Bill, you've noted this, is there's about 14 assistants on every bench.
Yes, they're well
well-staffed.
They're not. They're not understaffed.
Right.
No, there's someone that's
I'm
doing.
serious.
And so someone's doing that type of work too. It's like, hey, all right, okay, I'm doing the cut-ups of all their defensive this, of their press, or I'm doing the cut-ups of their two best scores and how they score and what they do and transition. Okay, here's transition plays, whatever it is. They're all cut up into different times. So it's like, hey, let's watch their transition. You don't just sit and watch a game. It's kind of slumped over. Huh. Oh, look at that. That's a crazy
They got
shot.
a 7-footer.
Yeah, look
I'll
at
be
that.
damned.
Oh, yeah. I'll be go to hell.
Where'd he
Look
come
at
from?
that. No, it's like they have all these things in cut-ups and how it's done. So it's really a craziness. But I just couldn't imagine having your whole thing that you say is the most important, the deep run's the most important, and you have no idea.
Right.
I mean, like right now, Nebraska
playing in 2 days.
Nebraska knows who they play next year non-con right now in basketball. They know who they're playing. You had no idea until Sunday who you're playing. Not as much who you're playing. You might be able to guess it out, but you don't know who's behind it.
Nope.
Who's the next one? If we win this one, where's this thing go?
That has to be prepared.
Because right now, if you're a 1 seed, a Duke, Auburn, / probably 1, 2, whatever, how high it goes, like that. So if you're Duke, you're going, hey, prep out every team in our bracket all the way through.
Do you do that? I think you do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's the 1 seed you have to.
There's somebody ahead of them
Come on.
going like that. They're thinking like, hey, we're going to win this game. We're going to win the next. We're going to be in the Sweet 16 against 2. Well, it's either going to be this team or this team or this. So,
Yeah,
so they're working way far advanced.
Yeah.
Way far advanced.
Yep. You got to be ready. You can't go to the head coach and go, yeah, I think they got a couple 6'7"
Them
guys that are pretty good.
Pretty good. Imagine that. I don't know. I'll tell you what, they're in the tournament. Must be decent. Yeah.
Not sure what they're running.
I know they're running. Hope we can win that one. How about? Do you believe we won this last one? This is crazy.
Easy.
John in Lincoln says the first question teams would ask at the hotel is, do you have True TV here?
They
Not a
might.
Gotta know
idea.
that. Gotta watch the games.
The kids,
Yeah.
they can just open their computers and watch it, right? On True TV.
They probably could.
Probably could.
Probably
There are
could
ways
happen.
to get to it. There's probably ways I could have got to it last night.
Well, if you have your computer, you have your laptop with you.
I did.
You might have been able to do
You
it.
like that?
But
Or-
you don't. You're like me, probably though. I don't watch TV on my laptop.
No, and there's probably a way I could have got to YouTube TV on my
Quad box.
on for a box or a quad box or whatever. Wouldn't have been a dual box last night.
Did you do that?
Actually, they
Were
didn't play
you-
at the same time. So been neither.
You can
one.
do the quad box, I think, for the tournament.
Will you watch a
about that.
game on your computer sometimes?
No,
On your
Yeah.
phone?
that'd be a very, very drastic measure for that to happen. Like
Yeah.
I'm at an
I've
event and I have to find a way to watch.
I've
it.
had somebody kind of like, well, hey, look at this, and I'm like, oh, what do you got? And that's about
Yeah,
it.
but I can't. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the whole. I'll watch a highlight.
Yeah.
Maybe check it for a final play. But I'm not going to watch the whole game on my phone. That sucks.
Chiefs Ravens AFC Championship game a couple years ago when we were coming back from Memphis. One of the kids had it on their phone. He just propped it up on the dashboard, and it was watchable.
It's watchable, but it's not what you want.
Yeah.
Bill, the headline again, please.
The development that is new will cause you to stew. The development that is new will cause you to stew. Brand new schedule just came out. The most important time. Everything changed. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And then that's why being around veteran coaches, because they have a plan.
Yeah.
They have a plan.
You wonder about those teams that don't make the tournament very often. How's their plan?
Yeah.
How's your plan?
Imagine Rick Pitino like that. I don't know. You just get ready, I guess. No.
They whip into gear.
He's ready
Yes,
to go.
it's pretty detailed out with what's going on.
They whip into gear.
Yeah, and you also don't get a lot of like, if you could just please get this done, thank you. It's like, no, it's just the stuff is expected to be done perfectly, and you don't get like that. No, like that. Hey, Bob, great job working.
Yeah,
no,
Get around to this.
No pat in the back. This is required for your job.
It's a requirement. This is part of your job to do this. So it's not, it's up till 3. Yeah, really? Because guess what? Coaches weren't up till 3. None of them. They all did this at some point in time.
Welcome to the party.
If you haven't slept in the office as like myself at young age, and that it's like I was here till 4, so I slept a couple hours, and then you don't say a word to like I was here till 4.
It's hard.
No complaining.
No cares.
Just
No one cares.
That is.
Have a plan. Hey, we're thinking about selling today. Hang on, time out now.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this. Is this our plan? Let's stick with our plan. Have educated people helping us. All they do is deal in commodities every day. Because farmers aren't doing that.
Nope.
They got to plant seed. They got to harvest. They got to do all the other things around them. These guys focus on one thing: the DOS.
Like the command central.
It's a command central. Is exactly what it is right now. So we're gonna go with a song today, Steve. This is today is Cool Parenting Tips.
Okay.
Cool Parenting Tips. I wonder if Steve will remember this song or not. Go ahead, Jake.
Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends and they've got lots of room. And you can sell your paintings on the sidewalk and buy a cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston, she said no. Would you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, now won't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. Well, I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee.
Oh, I didn't even look. It's in the 70s. Dave Loggins.
Dave Loggins.
Oh, what a song.
Beautiful.
It's just
I'm serious.
Yeah, yes, it's one of those incredible songs. It's one of those weird songs that comes on and you know every word to it. Like I could have sang the entire thing. Just happened to catch it the other day.
Caught in the truck?
Oh,
in the
God.
truck?
In the truck, yeah. I was listening to it. And so anyway, the reason I brought this up for cool parenting tips, like where's Bill going with this?
Yeah, where are you?
So the storyline is about this guy that just goes out to see the world. He's traveling like that. He goes to Denver, to L.A. He starts out in Boston. He has these dreams. He's working at weird places. He's doing all this stuff.
Cafe.
And then his girl, his fiance, whatever it would be, his love interest, is back home. And she's like, I'm not going anywhere. Just come back home.
Rambling boy.
Rambling boy. So the key is this, is tell your kids, it's okay to be both. It's okay to be the one that doesn't want to leave, likes to stay in the small town, whatever town they're in, wants to live right there, extremely comfortable around friends. And then the other part of it is, I want to take off. I want to be rambling boy. It's cool to take off and go see the whole world. Sometimes it's like, sometimes you see both.
Yeah, you can do both.
You can do both like that, but sometimes it's okay. Whichever side. Some people don't want people like to branch off. Some parents don't want them to take off, and some are like, no, go see, go do whatever. Either way you choose.
Oh, it's hard though. That's hard.
Either way you choose, you can't be wrong.
No.
Because I look at it because our family is identical to that. My sister was always in. She spent about 1 or 2 years outside Nebraska, but she lived within 30 minutes of my parents, and I lived within 30 seconds of them for a big part of her life. So always her and Shandaddy always here in Nebraska for a brief stay in Corpus Christi. But they've been right
went
here.
to Corpus Christi?
Went to Corpus Christi. I took off immediately and went to like 14 different states, just all over the place right there.
Took
You're
a tour.
rambling boy.
Yeah,
Took a tour.
So it was kind of fun. So guess what my parents had? They had someone that was always real close, and they had someone that was out doing other things. And so it's just an interesting way to look at things for your kids.
Yeah, a really hard conversation, actually.
To go either way with it. So Jake, when you're in Scotland, wants to all of a sudden just stick around, it's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
The
Okay with
question
that.
will be, how would you be if Alex said, I'm moving to Detroit? I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
no, you're not.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But you got to say no.
yeah.
You
You go out and see the world. Go out and live different places.
It makes me hurts my stomach.
Jay in Denver in the text line says, Bill is speaking straight to my heart right now. I
It's
feel
not
this.
even Dr.
I
Love.
feel that.
That's right. Tomorrow.
That is tomorrow. He's a day ahead.
You are very.
Thank you.
You are
That's
very
very nice.
sentimental.
Uh,
You know that?
Very sentimental.
You have a very sentimental.
The song gets struck me.
John says that song sucks in the text
Oh,
line.
John.
Yeah.
That does not suck.
That song does not
No,
suck.
it's
It's an
not
incredible song. Yeah,
Right.
Tulane Tanner says, deep cut, like that one. So
That was a
he's
deep
different.
cut. God.
Yeah. Went
God.
deep with it. Yeah, went deep with it.
Powerful.
Yeah, and then I guess go ahead, Jay.
Big B says, right in the fields, Bill. I mean, right in the fields.
Right in the fields.
Got me right in the
Sean
fields.
in Omaha says, so good, Bill. My son took a job in Oregon. Super proud of him, but I miss him. My daughter stayed here, and I'm proud of her, too. Good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. See, it goes. You have in
yeah.
both directions. You can't be like, well, must be nice. Maybe, oh, you're coming home. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice. Oh, can't get home for Thanksgiving. That's great. No, that's not it at all.
It's a hard conversation. It is for families. I mean, Marty took off. Marty went to Florida and never came back.
Yeah. Just like-
But it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy for Marty.
Yeah.
I know it's not.
Yeah, it's not easy, and there's never a better time of it. But if all of a sudden, if somebody has like that, people talk about, okay, I want to be a singer. I'm going to Nashville, or I'm going to try to make it here from Lincoln. Really hard from Lincoln.
Really hard.
You got to go to Nashville.
couldn't do
and so
it.
that if you're like going like, you can't go, don't do it.
Yeah,
And then
can't say that.
And then you
Can't say that.
You put your kid in a hard spot.
Yeah.
Anything else, Jay, from the text line?
That is it. We got a good response, though, there. The headline, once again, though, Bill, please.
Please, Bill.
I don't even have a headline.
Oh, no headline.
No
Ooh,
headline.
You didn't whip one together.
No
Just
headline.
please
for
come
this.
to
Had I
Boston.
known
Dave
that-
Loggins.
Yeah, please come to Boston. And if you think that song sucks, then that's a problem.
on.
Had I known that, I would have helped you with a headline.
I wanted to. We started with the.
Back to more of Bill's Thrills Rewrapped. Sponsored by Acres Equipment on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rough.
And now he's a lead-in to Dr. Love.
Doctor.
Nope, that's the wrong one. But,
Breaking Love.
Breaking love. Here we go.
Dr. Love, sponsored by our friends at Trados. Go Trados.com, GOTREDAS.com. Crop insurance, great marketing questions. They have them for you. The answers. Go
DOS.
Trados.com. We do
The
have
DOS.
we have some text to get to here. If we don't get a phone call, it's fine. We want you guys to call if you have questions.
Love a call if it's there, but the text line works too.
We
We
have
got
several.
Ellie's back there, so we got a lot of things going right here.
402.
And she's awake.
402-464-5685. Text or call your questions for Dr. Love. We start with this. Let's see here.
We went with breaking news.
That's the
Jake
wrong-
led off with
that was-
breaking news.
That was the wrong button.
We start with this.
Now this is
All right, this is for Dr.
This is
Love.
actually a great text.
Okay.
Scaper says, my wife is going to start working for me as my designer. Dr. Love, what are your suggestions for keeping a relationship while your wife works for you?
Designer.
Okay, designer.
What
Okay,
kind
so-
of
Don't know.
designs?
Yeah. Scaper, you want to follow up, that's fine. But
Well, I'd say the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you spend as much time apart as possible. So you're working together on projects. You don't have to be side by side. I think that's important. It's like you have your space. You go to wherever you have to be. If you're both working from home, have your space. You have to be able to have enough space. You're not just sitting there in an office looking across from each other, all the different things like that. Have certain assignments, certain things. This is what we have to have. We have deadlines, whatever it is. Have those things very clear cut. And then also, this is a classic example of how preparation can help. Of being so prepared with like, okay, what are our expectations of each other? What are our expectations of this? How are we going to handle a situation when it comes up and all of a sudden like that? Okay, I've got to go.
the plan.
Yeah, the preparation part of it like that. Okay,
Preparation.
will lead you to more positive parts. If you're always kind of like that, well, we probably this was going to come up. Probably should have talked about that, and it was already on your mind. So there should be a list of 3 or 4 things by each person that potentially could be a pitfall, and the pitfall should be discussed out loud.
That's pretty good.
And say it out loud, and then that we have a chance to be able to fix it from
This is
there. up
excellent
front.
advice.
So preparation.
I'm taking your advice to heart.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah. Dr. Love.
Love.
We have a call. We'll get to in a second. I want to get to this one from Mr. Blitzkrieg first. He says, Dr.
Mr. Blitzkrieg.
Dr. Love, I keep having dreams about my exes. Does that mean I should message them again or just block the number?
No,
Are you
100
married?
Yeah, so- best thing we've heard from Dr. Love yet. If it's Texas and you're currently married, that's a hard
No,
no.
do not text.
That's a hard no. That's a hard no.
Okay.
And on that one, also like that, it's like kind of like, you know what? Follow what you want to do. If you want to shoot a text back to an ex, nothing wrong with that, except for maybe what Steve led in with. It'd be something to kind of avoid like that. But no, I don't think there's any problem with that. I have zero problem
really?
with that.
So you're saying don't block the number.
No, don't block the number. No. Just go ahead. Fire one back across.
He's not married.
Yeah, fire one across. Yeah, fire one across the bow. Yes, send one back. Just send a subtext out. just if you do send it, just do that. Please send sup, and that's it. Don't have anything else you're saying like what's going on. Just sup, and that would make me very happy and let us know how that goes.
So,
Is there a time frame that text is acceptable? Like a time of the day, any time of the day for the sup?
That's a good question.
Yeah, if he wants to make this really happy, yeah, I'd like to do it about 11:30 at night. Just sup. I don't want it right now. I don't want the subtext. She's in line at McDonald's getting a coffee. He gets a subtext from her ex. That's not gonna.
7:30 in the morning.
I'm getting an egg McMuffin. I got a subtext. The subtext needs to go out a little later.
He says,
So
"Thank you, Dr. Love."
Fire one out. We'd like to know what happens on it. Get back to us on Monday.
We have a
we got
phone
a
call.
caller.
We do a phone.
here we
from-
go.
Ready, Dr.
We
Love.
have Brent. Brent, do you have a question for Dr. Love?
Yeah, Jake, this is Brent who reported from the Penn State basketball game.
All right.
The attendance there. I got a question for Dr. Love.
Okay, Brent. Thank you.
I filled out my wife's bracket, a work bracket for her. She came to me and said, "Hey, you know more about this stuff than I know. You fill this out." Now, yesterday didn't go great for me, and she's pretty upset at a couple of picks. She said we shouldn't have gone with Clemson. We should have known that one. McNeese was going to take them out, and she was pretty upset last night at UC San Diego over Michigan. My question is, how do I get through this? How do I get through day 2 and through the weekend, explaining to her that, hey, these things happen. This isn't an exact science.
Well, the first thing is, again, no matter what, there's going to be some pushback from her, and that's okay. But occasionally grab one of those screenshots that says, like right now, there's 5.7 remaining perfect brackets after one day. And so you're going to point those out right away. The next thing would be, hopefully, the question I have for you, are you still alive with your Final Four or with your champion?
We have our whole Elite Eight left.
So then you have
You're
nothing
good.
so now what you want to do is educate her on the point system. The point system
Right.
in the early rounds, all, like Steve brought this up, they basically mean nothing. They basically mean nothing. Then try to always make sure as you're together in one of the games, so there's usually 4 games on at a time, I believe.
About that.
4 games on at a time. Every time that one of your teams is doing well, make sure that that's the game that's on TV. So when you can flip across, seriously, you don't want to be all of a sudden like, hey, we're a little bit of pickle in this one.
Dr. Love.
Go right into flip right over to, and all of a sudden, like last night,
idea.
last night, if you had whatever, all of a sudden, hey, we took St. John's like that, in the second half, just have it on, it's like, they're up 30. That's crazy. And just drop that
Turn up
real
the
quick.
volume a
I think we
little
picked
bit.
that
That
volume
one,
up.
right.
Wow, how about that
That's
one?
the problem. We went quad box last night, and it wasn't going good.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is education here, and just like there's no chance right now that you're out of it. Not even remotely, even close at that. If you there's people that have lost their like maybe a Final Four team. There's a potential Final Four teams lost it in one. So focus on that.
On points remaining.
Yes, points remaining is where everything at right there.
Oh, that's good
Like-
advice, Dr.
Well, there's
Love.
another question. Hang on, Brent, because Nebraska Noel on YouTube says, follow-up for the Dr. Love bracket question. Does he get a share of the winnings if she wins the challenge, or does she get everything because it's her name on the bracket?
I think she should get everything.
Okay.
I
She
think
gets it all.
she gets
That
it all right
was
there.
Pre-negotiated, prenup.
Prenup
So did
deal.
Trick. She got it all.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to throw an occasional "I love you" like that when you're whipping by her in the kitchen right there. I think you're in great shape right there. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, Brent.
He
All
called.
right,
He called in with the
thanks.
Penn State.
I'll be reporting from the Crown Jewel. I'll be there on the 31st as well.
This is incredible.
Yeah, we need that report.
We have a live person that was at
God,
Penn State.
Brent, thank you.
Thank you, Brent.
Thank you, Brent.
Appreciate that.
Ah,
Good job,
Thank you.
Dr. Love. That's good advice. Emphasize the positive of your bracket.
That was good.
Yeah.
We out of time for Dr. Love today. We had three good questions.
Really
though.
good job
So
by Dr. Love today.
Yeah.
God, I'm just going to start calling you Dr. Love.
They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. Love. I've got the cure you're thinking of.
Thanks again to Trados for sponsoring
That
Dr.
dog.
Love. Good questions today. Good answers from Bill.
They really have
Thank
had
you.
good questions.
That was pretty good.
They've had